name is Jörg Spenkuch, and in my work I study backward induction amongst US senators. So much of economic theory is based on the idea that agents try to anticipate the actions of others in order to do better for themselves. And one situation in which might this be relevant is if I get to act first and you get to act right after me. And my own payoffs depend on what you're going to do. Now, if I'm forward-looking, I will anticipate what you're going to do, conditional on what I choose, and then maximize my own payoffs. The problem with that sort of logic is that it typically fails when people have looked for it in laboratory experiments. What I do in my paper is I look for this exact same sort of logic in the US Senate. So in the US Senate, senators vote sequentially in alphabetical order, meaning that someone whose last name starts with an A can always submit his vote for a senator whose last name starts with, say, a Z. Now, oftentimes senators have conflicting motivations, meaning that some senators might want to oppose a bill that the party leadership actually supports in order to show their constituents that the senator actually cares about their interests. If these senators are forward-looking, they should realize that other senators might have the same dilemma, in particular other senators that vote after them might face the same dilemma, and that gives them leverage. Knowing that you would still carry the bill to passage if I defect frees me up to defect myself. So what I find in the data is that the senators who get to submit their votes earlier by virtue of their last name are more likely to defect from the party line than those whose last names come closer to the end of the alphabet. Meaning those who come closer to the end of the alphabet are forced to stick with the party's position because others have strategically defected before them.